Guys, what if I told you you actually don't have body fat, you just have a big energy tank? Interesting. If you want to learn more, watch this video. Hey, what's up guys? Coach JB from 3T Fitness. Do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button. And right down here, hit the notification button. That way you can be alerted on all our videos. Also, if you want to see something on this YouTube channel, leave it down in the comments below. We may just do your video. Hey, what's up guys? Coach JB. Happy Monday. I'm excited to be with you guys today. I am Coach JB, the CEO of 3T Warrior Labs, 3T Fitness, and soon 3T Fitness Consulting. Hey, I'm glad you stayed on the video. I want to share with you something really cool that changed my frame of mind and also helped me understand what I needed to do to reduce my body fat and be leaner than I've ever been coming up on 44 years old. So I struggled with my weight my whole life. I was a chubby kid growing up. I went into bodybuilding and I would do these huge swings. I would lose a ton of weight for a bodybuilding show, I'd get ripped, and then I'd go up, saying I was off season. It was just really not being able to control my diet and my nutrition, and I would get fat, I'd get skinny. I'd get fat, I'd get skinny. And then when I hit 35, all of a sudden I looked down and boom, I had what I called the insulin belly. And then as I started training the big box gyms, as I was growing through corporate America, and I wasn't back in the fitness industry just yet, as I started to look around me and I saw people with great shoulders, great chest, and everybody had these guts, these big bellies. And so I started to call it the insulin belly. Now, it's important to understand that you're not fat, you just have stored energy. And when you start to understand that, you can start to look at the things that you're doing, the activities and behaviors to start to use your fat cells. Now, what is a fat cell? And I'm just gonna make it very simplistic. I know I'm gonna get comments in there saying, oh, it's not exactly right scientifically. I'm not gonna break down all the scientific jargon because if you wanna do that, look at a biology book. But I'm gonna break it down in simplistic terms, or a fat cell for dummies, right? Because that's the key. You just wanna know, how do I get rid of my fat cells? Well, the biggest thing to understand is that your fat cells are just a storage tank. And I've had some great questions the last couple of weeks, really weird, but I had the same question twice in one day, and I've never gotten the question before. The question was, well, if I get liposuction, what happens, right? So they're pulling out the actual fat cell, okay, the energy storage tank. So imagine they're removing a storage tank from a storage unit, right? Now you have other storage units there right next to it. Now, if you pack those other storage units and they explode or they start to expand, it's gonna fill up that space, right? So you actually remove the fat cells, the actual fat cell, but if you're still eating poorly, it's still gonna store stuff into these storage units, right? So let's break this down. So your fat cell is stored energy. It's glucose, right? So when your body ingests some food, it brings it in, okay? I'm gonna make this very simple. Goes into your digestive tract, your insulin spikes, your glucose or energy goes up into your bloodstream, right? And so your bloodstream is full of all this glucose. And if you don't get rid of that glucose, you will have high blood sugar and you could die. You go into a diabetic coma. So your insulin is so amazing. We've been created by this amazing creator. We have a pancreas that secretes insulin, which is a taxi driver. It goes and grabs that glucose and it's asking you, where do you want to take it? Now your fat cell is just waiting. It's a fat cell and it's just waiting. It's a circle that stores energy. It's a storage tank. And it's like, hey, I'm ready. I have more room. And what happens is as you're getting fatter, I guess you would say, or you're gaining weight or getting chubbier, is your fat cell is just expanding because you're not utilizing the fuel that you're bringing in. So you're not fat, you just have a lot of stored energy. So if you have not worked out properly, you're not moving, you're eating junk, you're spiking your insulin with energy drinks, you're overeating, what you're doing is you're just telling your taxi driver, the insulin, to take it to your storage tank over and over again. So when you understand that you're not fat, if you look down and see a belly, you just have a lot of stored energy. So now what do we do with that stored energy? We gotta get it out of the cell so it can be transferred into ATPs to be used for energy. Now there's very efficient ways you can do that. I've broken down some mini videos, but I'll talk about this every single time because it's our program, 3T. Time your foods properly, targeted nutrition, right, to create a caloric deficit, and then triggered workouts. You don't have to be in the gym for hours. You just gotta trigger the fat burning process. So let's talk about T1, timing of your foods. A simple thing you can do is skip breakfast. That's going to reduce your calories without even changing your diet. Skip breakfast. It's going to reduce your calories about 300 to 400 calories per day. If you times that by 5, you're in about a 3,500 caloric deficit. Just that alone, you'll lose 1 pound. But during that fasted state, maybe stop eating till about noon. Drink a lot of fluids, okay? So your growth hormone goes up, your insulin goes down, and your body needs to get fuel. So where does it get it from? Your fat cell, okay? That's one simple thing you can do. And then within your feeding window, so if you're doing an 8-hour feeding window, creating the 16-hour fasted state, next, you have a targeted macronutrient plan, or even just reducing your calories, right? But don't undereat. That's the key, because the storage tank likes to keep you healthy. It wants to keep you, I guess I shouldn't say healthy, it wants to keep energy in your body or keep it available if you're starving. So you gotta make sure you eat enough calories. That's very important. So within the 8-hour, you can get a targeted macronutrient plan so that your body will respond properly and release the fuel from your fat cell. The only reason it won't release the food from your fat cell is because you have too much energy. You have too much fuel coming into the body. And then number 3, triggered workout. I believe in high intensity mixed with weight training, which creates your body to go into an anaerobic state when your body stops using oxygen and use your fat cell for energy. So there's 3 ways I just showed you. To start using what you call fat as energy, right? You just have stored energy. So skip breakfast. Make sure within an 8-hour window you get all your macronutrients. Even just skip breakfast first. The most important meal of the day, per se, the most important meal of the day is actually break fast. The human body doesn't go into a fast for 12 hours, and I'll break that down in future videos. But I wanted to help you understand, your fat cell is just glucose. You're born with your fat cells, and they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger because you just have excess energy. So it's time to understand that you need to get that energy out of your body and help your body understand that you are efficient, so we'll start to release that for energy, which is called ATP, and then you can start to become efficient, warrior, and live the life you've always wanted. Healthy, wealthy, and abundant. My name is Coach JV. I am the top health and mindset coach in the world. For more videos just like this, check out our YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and we will talk to you soon. Oh, hey, you guys are still here. Well, since you're here, you may as well click on this video right here, or maybe this video right here. Hey, you may as well subscribe. We'll see you on the other side.